Hey, welcome back to the Beards and Business Show, episode 5 for the Phoenix Suns versus the Dallas Mavericks. And I got to tell you, this series has been electric. Once again, I've got Sky Parker on with me, rooting for the Suns. We know he loves those Phoenix Suns. And so, without further ado, welcome to the show, Sky.
Yes, sir. I'm
All right.
already building that energy. It's going to be electric tonight. It's going to be really electric.
Well, at this point, there has to be something from the Phoenix Suns because we thought that they were going to at least win one on the road, and not winning one kind of puts them in a unique place. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I wasn't too happy with the way the games went. People could say with the calls and all that stuff. I'm a big fan, whether it's business or sports. I coach youth. You can only focus on what you can control. Okay, so that's behind us. Series is even 2-2. We're in a dogfight. We just got awarded deservingly the Coach of the Year. So, I mean, there's things we can control. Just looking at the first 4 games, don't double Luka. You got Finney, Burtons. These guys are the top 3 3-point shooters in the league. They're getting wide. You can't give NBA players wide open looks like that. So I think we saw it in game 1. Let him get his 45. Take 30 shots doing it. What else was I disappointed on things we could control? DeAndre Ayton needs to grow a pair. He made this alley-oop. He made this valley-oop. That was his play. I was there. I know he has it in him. He has got to come out and say these guys are smaller, less athletic, and I have to dominate on both ends of the paint. And if you're a supermax player, you got to show me tonight, because right now you're not. You're not. This is where it counts the most. So what else? Booker was Booker. Booker was Booker last game. He didn't have his compadre, CP3, but he was making the plays. He was giving the guys open shots. Your role players beat the crap out of our role players. So that's got to change. And I think I had mentioned it before we went on the road. Role players play better at home. I mean, it's
Right.
just the energy. So I'm fully expecting that.
Very good. Tell us a little bit how you feel about the CP3 thing.
This has got to be one of the biggest games of his life, because that has to be just one of the worst experiences. Fouling out. Again, there was things that you couldn't control. I thought some of those were questionable. You bring your mom in for Mother's Day. Maybe a drunk teenager lays hands, wants to give her a hug. So it was just a bad experience. So I hope psychologically he can just put that all behind him and come out and, like, you have a team to lead. So I fully anticipate him coming out on fire. I think you need to take that aggression.
I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared about what's going to happen tonight. I'm a little uncertain. I feel like they got punched in the mouth real hard, and we kind of awoken that kind of sleeping dragon.
I hope so.
And, we know what Phoenix is capable of. We know what Dallas is capable of, obviously. I mean, they got over half their points off of 3-pointers. And, that's a big deal whenever you're just lighting up the 3-point line. It's like nobody was going to miss.
It has to be insane. I think the energy, people are disappointed. Look, I've gone to 75% of the games, and I know that that's a factor. It was in the playoff games. At this point, I'd mentioned it's a dogfight, but it's protect home court.
Sure.
I had said in the first, this is why you got the best record in the NBA. Everybody has to go through this building that I'm going to be in 2 hours. And that's what it comes down to. You have to protect that. Certainly, we would have liked to have a shorter series, especially with Golden State going up 3-1 last night. Most likely that's who the winner of this series is going to get. And they got to leave it all on the table, but protect home court, and it's going to be loud, and we're going to bring the energy, and hopefully we can motivate it, because the other thing psychologically about the way the game was going is it deflated the energy. You could tell the players were affected. Their leader fouls out, and it was just they looked lost. And I saw Booker was still Booker, I had mentioned, but guys weren't, the aggression and the energy wasn't there. We got to get the 50-50 balls. We got to protect the glass. It's just, I'm pretty certain there's going to be 100% energy, but this is what it's all about. I mean, this is where you earn your paychecks too. So absolutely. I can't reiterate, if DeAndre does not come out with that energy, I'm getting JaVale's ass in there right away. I mean, if you're not here to win a home playoff game and put everything on the line, we've seen it. We've seen Booker break his nose. Okay. Oh, hamstring. You know what? I'm still going to be a factor in Game 7. Like, you have to have that mentality. The moment, this is it. So this is where players are made. That's great. I will never live it down. If Luka pulls this out, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So I don't even want to go there.
If there's nothing else, Sky, you're competitive, and I love the energy you bring, both in the business world, in the sports world, and what you do with kids. And it's just fun to be a part of this. So, what are your predictions for today?
Man, I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna be really bold. But I have the Suns taking care of business tonight. And with the doubling, Luka's going to get his, but we're going to take away other players. So my bold prediction, I have the Suns at 114, and I have the Mavs at 99, not even breaking 100. I have the 114 to 99, high energy, and take away the other players. Maybe Luka gets 40 again, but I'm okay with that.
That is a bold prediction. Now, I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. I'm actually going to take the Phoenix Suns tonight. I think that the Phoenix Suns are actually going to win this game. I think that it's going to end up at 112 to 109. I think it's going to be a closer game, but I do believe that the Suns will nudge it off. I like close games. I think that's why I always predict them.
Yeah.
Theoretically, probably it's not going to be that way, but that's what I would love to see.
Can handle a close game today.
I need that 112 to 109 win, man. I want to watch it down to the wire. I hate it whenever somebody's up by 10 and the last 2 minutes just don't matter. It's a boring ending to a game. Like, I want it to be a nail biter all the way to the win.
So if your prediction is closer, think about me because I am going to be losing my mind. I won't.
You would do 115 to 109
by then, but man, I will be so nervous. But here's the one thing here's the only saving grace is there's not another backcourt in the league that I would want when the game is close. And we're still on that streak. We still have not lost a game.
Right.
So make adjustments, come out in the third. Like, I want a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. I don't want a heart attack.
You want me to change mine to 115 to 109, huh? Give me 6 points.
No, stick with it. Just know that I'll be having a heart attack.
Yeah, well, I don't want to give Sky a heart attack.
It won't be you. It'll be Luka. I don't need a heart attack from Luka. So, no, but I do. I'm hoping that some of the synergy of things you can't control is favorable tonight in the arena. But I know the crowd's going to be there. We're already talking to several people going tonight. Everybody's got full energy. So
there's not a Phoenix game I've ever been to that had been low energy. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, if you go to the Cardinals Stadium, I mean, it's so loud, it just electrifies the whole place. Same with D-backs, and when you go to the Suns arena, it is loud in there. Yes. It has always been loud. It'll always be loud. I think Phoenix fans bring a different, unique, just environment to to those traveling teams, and it makes a big difference.
Still the best mascot. I mean, in the playoffs, like the Spirit guys are like standing on the rails in between,
Right,
like
man,
waving the
they're just getting
thumbs.
after it. They no holds
Yeah,
barred.
so let's keep that. Let's keep that. You know, give it everything you can. We'll worry about Thursday and Thursday. It's a back-to-back. But if Chris Paul needs to play 45 minutes, he's going to play 45 minutes. Like
Gotta win.
This is do or die. You have to protect home court
Mhm.
and then travel back to Dallas and
Right.
set yourself up. So
Sure. Well,
awesome.
Sky, hey, you go have fun at the game. Appreciate you coming on once again and breaking this up. And we'll see you on Thursday.
Yes, sir. Go Suns. Go Suns.
See you, buddy.